It's hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. I just realized I forgot to go to the bathroom before we went live.
Oh my goodness.
So at some point, if I have to go to the bathroom, I'll let you know. Because
we'll all understand why.
I had an extra large coffee this morning on my way home from the gym. I was like, man, I just really want a coffee. So I stopped at Dunkin' Donuts and I just get their regular coffee with a little bit of cream and sugar, which is funny because I used to get 10 cream and 10 sugar. And now that is ungodly. Like, I'm like, how the hell did I ever drink that? Right.
Isn't that funny how you're like
weird? Like, I can't even. Okay. And the other, so like, there's that, but then there's also like, I was the person, you've been with me when I've done this. I've sat down at the restaurant. I'm like, I want a Dr. Pepper and have the second one coming immediately. Cause like, I will drink them like this. Right.
Yeah.
No. If I order a soda, I drink that one soda and it takes me the whole time. Half the time I'm leaving half of it full because it's so sweet.
Yeah.
It's just wild. But anyways, the whole point there is that I had an entire coffee and, so I should have went to the bathroom, but that's okay.
Yeah. It is funny how like your taste buds can completely change.
Yes.
Like just in general, like, cause I was trying to explain this to Ellie of like how much salt or sweet you want. And especially because like hormones have a lot to do with that and like what you like and what you don't like. So it's just a very funny, but like it was funnier when you were ordering like that because it was like you were ordering like you're a little kid. You know, like when you're in college and you just like start drinking coffee and you put like 800 sugars in it because but you were a 40-year-old woman drinking like that.
I was like, absolutely.
So you don't like the coffee, you just like the sugar.
The sugar, yep.
Yeah.
And now
it's not the case.
Yeah. No, now like the normal extra large, if you want cream and sugar, it's 5 and 5, and I ask for 3 and 3. So from 10 to 10 to 3 and 3. Anyways, it's interesting. But I also got myself a bagel today, and I did a lot of adulting this morning. Yeah. I also went to the tire place to have them pump up my tires again to make sure they're all good. And while I was there, I saw one of my old athletes working there. Ethan Deji, remember Deji? Really big, tall. He's like 6'6". Anyways, he's there, and I'm like, I think that's Deji. Is that Deji? And I'm looking at him, right? Because he's all in his like tire gear.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
he doesn't have a discus in his hand that you're like, oh,
and I don't want to be like calling out his name and that's not him. And this guy being like, what, you know? Oh, and so the guy that was pumping my tires, when he came around, I said, hey, is that Ethan Adejua? And he was like, well, I don't know his last name. And I go, it is his first name, Ethan. And he goes, yeah. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, it has to be him because there's no other like 6'5", 6 foot tall guy that looks like that it happens to be called Ethan. So I was like, oh, he goes, do you know him? I said, yeah, I used to coach him if that's him. So he's like, hey, Ethan. And Ethan turns around and looks at me. He's like, oh, hey, you know? So it was kind of cool to be like, hey, buddy. Yeah. Because he was just fantastic. He used to be really good friends with Laura. I don't know what happened. I don't know if there was a falling out or just, time has you split or what.
Yeah. She hasn't been in high school in a very long time. So
yeah, I was like, don't be a stranger, come around. And I don't know. I love the guy. He's great. So yeah, anyways, I did all that. And then I signed my contract for the Portugal trip. Did we talk about that last week?
We haven't talked about the Portugal trip.
I can't remember if I did. I think I talked about it after you got off the phone or off of this. I think I mentioned it, but I signed that. And then I
so
went
real.
It's real
stuff is happening.
And then I went to go because I also have to do the tax stuff. Remember, I told you I had this list of things I had to do.
I know.
And I went to do it, and I was like, nope, I'm waiting for John. I was like, this is gonna be a wee situation. So
hold my hand through this.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't do this right now. So then I was like, there's like this blizzard on the East Coast right now. I'm like, I should put together like people are home. Let's let people like, what patterns do I have that you can make in a day? Because you guys know I have some. So I put together an entire blog post of free patterns, knitting and crochet that you could make in a day. And then I was like, maybe you want to learn. Here are some great courses we have that maybe you just want to spend a day learning. So I just did all that, just published all that. So I have had a very productive day.
That's great. Now you can take the rest of the day off.
That's right. Yeah. We'll do that. Yeah. What are you wearing?
Oh, this is the new, for Finish It February. This is our new.
Just effing Finish It February.
Yeah, this is our new crochet shawl.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that color. That's going to look great on me.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. It's cozy. It reminds me a lot of our Kembleford, the cowl. This is just a triangle shawl. It's just a shawl.
Oh, it's so nice.
But like it's like cozy, like that one is. That one you want to like bundle up in like it's a blanket.
Absolutely.
It's not a blanket, but it's what it feels like.
Yeah. So I'm wearing okay, so this is funny. Last week I had whatever day we were talking to Shiri, I had this one on. So this is the knit version of the crochet version that I'm wearing. And I was asking Shiri, hey, can you take this pattern? Let's rewrite it. I'm not like, let's update it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't remember what I called it. I'm like, it's the first turkey trot. And then I went and I noticed that I called it the whoopee poncho because that's what it is to me. It's a whoopee. Like
I know exactly what you mean.
Right? This is my crochet whoopee. That's my knit whoopee. Yeah,
when my nieces were little, I made them all a whoopee.
Yes.
And my one niece had it until she went to college. Like from baby all the way through college.
Yes. So this is my crochet whoopee. This was the very first turkey trot, everybody. It's with latte cakes. You could still, guys, this is like one of my favorite things ever. The knit ones also, they're just so good to wear. Like I just felt like it's like wearing a blanket, but not in a bad way. Not like, oh, it's a big blanket. It's so comfortable.
Sometimes you want something cozy.
Yeah. I just love it so much. So I threw this on today after the gym because it was freezing. When you're sweaty and then it starts to dry, you start to get cold. That sounds terrible, but
no, but like, I mean, like a lot of people who are in the office and everything, like you could wear the ponchos.
Yes.
If you were in office and not look like you're wearing a blanket when you really want to wear it.
Right. You can even style it up. Like if you wanted to wear kind of like what Kristen Omdahl does, if you wanted to put a belt around it, you know what I mean? Like you could have and floof it up. You could have some really cool styling to it because the cowl neck really does good, but it's a little bit asymmetrical. That's the whole point of it, right? So I usually wear it the other way where the short end is on my right hand because I'm right-handed, but I just threw it on today and I was like, this is fine. I was like, I'm fine. But you can wear it either way. Like it's back, forward, whatever. But I love it. But I finished, no, I didn't finish. I am working on the cabled cardigan. I've been working on that. So when I was at the track meet, I was working on the balaclava, that would be my third one. Cause I don't have to think about it. Right. I can just sit there and knit. Which I went over 50,000 followers on Instagram on Saturday.
Exciting.
I know, it's very exciting. And it was cute because I know I'm all over the place. I haven't talked to Robin yet today, so this is what it's like. So I was there with KJ. He's like, well, you got to get on and tell everybody. You got to go live and tell everybody. I was like, I'm at a track meet. He's like, you got to go live. And I'm like, okay, I'll go live. So anyways, I just worked on that. But then when I got back home, I worked on.
I like that the 15-year-old is telling you what to do.
Yes. Very much so.
Which is just very cute because they're just so the baby is telling you.
The baby is telling me. He's telling me how to do it too. And then he's like, Coach, you got to do it like old school. Like tell everybody, hey, make sure you follow, blah, 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 blah. He goes, nobody does that anymore, but your old people will understand. I was like,
thanks, buddy.
dude, thanks. He goes, well, you're on Facebook, because it's the old people thing. And I was like, okay. He goes, like, what do you have on Facebook? Like 10,000? I was like, no, it's like 95,000. He goes, well, I guess that's where all the old people are. I was like, oh my God, you're awful. Shut up. Go throw.
Babies, I mean, like, you have the right temperament, though, to deal with all the babies, all those teenagers, man.
I love them all so much. I tell you guys this all the time, but it's true. They just keep me so young and they make me feel so good. All of those kids they're just spectacular kids. Yeah. Not one of them is just a bad seed. They're all such great kids. Yeah. So good. Anyways, so I was working on that, but then I am working on the cardigan because I want to get that damn thing done. And if you guys missed it, when Robin was like, we got to think of something to name this thing. I think it was on Tuesday. Oh, that's Laura calling me. Sorry. On Tuesday, I posted that I finished that rainbow thing and I called it the Just F and Finish It February. So JFFIF. Yeah. So if you guys want to post things, that's all it is. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do a blog, but it's just what we're doing. We're all just kind of, and I love it. People are finishing all sorts of things. Like they are pulling stuff out of like major timeout and finishing it.
Which is fabulous. I mean, truly, it's just the nicest thing ever.
Podcast?
So like to be able to finish, because I saw a couple of people finishing like big projects and I'm so excited for you because finishing those big projects is impressive.
Yes.
There was a couple in there that I was like, wow.
Yeah, it's really, and then
gotta feel good.
Yeah, that's just the best feeling. You know, I'm like going back and forth between two sweaters, but I pulled out the cabled one because I could sit and watch the TV and have the chart right next to me because I have to keep the chart because I'm on the sleeve. So I have to know when the decreases are, otherwise I forget. But I love it. It just reminds me how much I love using that yarn because the other one is not wool and I hate it so much. I hate it so much.
Which is so funny.
Not the actual piece. No. I hate knitting with this yarn.
No. Yes, exactly.
It's completely different. Yarn.
So I've been going back and forth between two different things. Obviously, I finished the second version of Game Day and you have it. That yarn was lovely. The Hobie. Tea Time. I don't know if anybody's used it before. It was lovely. I enjoyed working with it. I thought it was great.
You guys want to hear something funny about that? When I started filming the videos, I have roll with it here at the desk. I have some other roll with it here at the desk. But the Hobie was there too. I literally just grabbed one. I didn't look at the label, didn't look at it. I just started working with it. Didn't realize it wasn't the right yarn until Robin made the comment, it's a really great color. And I'm like, what color is that? And then I was like, oh, okay. All right.
The wrong yarn.
We're just using that. I'm like, I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it again. It's the same yarn. It's the same yarn.
It was fine. It's all the same gauge. It does not matter. It's just, think of it as a different colorway, but it was really nice to use. So like if anybody has any tea time, like,
do you want me to open it? I didn't open the box yet. I have it over here still.
Sure. I thought it was really nice. It's fun to use things because like where I was going with this is right now Eliana's going on her exchange program in about 2 weeks, and they ask everyone to bring like a hostess gift. And so I was like, well, I'll, crochet some washcloths because
that's a good idea.
I always love getting washcloths that are knit or crocheted.
Yeah.
Because one, you took the time to like make something and they're useful. Everyone can use them. It doesn't matter if you use them as a kitchen scrubby or if you use them in the bathroom. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Versus like, maybe you're not like maybe you don't like florals or maybe you don't like whatever. So this is what I'm making. And I'm using, your typical
cotton,
the sugar and cream, because I want them to be able to, scrub with it. That's the whole point.
You can scrub with that yarn.
And I really, really hate it. I hate it so much.
It's the worst.
And then I keep thinking like, this has got to be the only purpose for this, because I don't know why you would like stick through it to make anything else with it. And because like I have so much nicer cotton that's like if you were making like a cotton baby blanket, like I have
Like
so much nicer
Dishy.
stuff.
Dishy is so nice.
And I was just laughing because I'm like, bleh. But what the funny thing I was thinking about is while I was doing it, I was like, man, if you pick that up and you were learning for the first time, it would be really, really hard because I find, I mean, it splits, but like it makes the stitches wonky. It does not make them perfect. And so I kept thinking, like, man, people like, I really hope no one picks this up because it's like
a great color on me.
the colors are really beautiful. So that's the tea time.
Centered.
Yeah. It went through, it's like a very, it's not like a muted rainbow, but it's like really pretty colors.
You guys see them?
It's very fall kind of sunset colors.
Yeah, very pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah. So it should be pretty nice to photograph for when we actually publish the pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be real pretty.
So this is still only available inside the Marley Birdhouse, and I think it's still only like $10 or $12. Is it $10 or $12? I can't remember. But you get all the tutorial videos too. So
yeah,
it's
really
it's a great
eventually one day it will be a pattern.
It will be a pattern.
It'll still be just as expensive.
And again, the cool thing about the Sunday chill is that, you know, it works even with bigger yarn. So like this is the macchiato cakes, same pattern. You can see it's just a little bit bigger on me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bigger. This is great.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so wearing this to practice today. This is so cute. Yeah, I like this. Is this one?
No. I mean, it looks like the same color, but
this is turbo turquoise.
This was not that.
Okay.
This was breathe. It was breathe.
Breathe. Okay.
I have the ball band.
I love it. I'll have to add links to all this. I'll put the links in the video descriptions.
Yeah.
So you guys can see.
But yeah, we always try to make a few versions of it because for game day, what we were saying of the whole thing of like gauge didn't matter. I wanted you to see that gauge did not matter.
Right.
Whether it's a little bit bigger or a little smaller, it's a cowl. Who cares? It won't matter.
I told you Tasha's making another baklava. I almost called it a baklava again. A balaclava for me. And it's out of the... Go ahead.
The cutest was Chrissy. Chrissy posted hers today.
I saw
because
that.
she's in the middle of the snowstorm. She's like, I just finished it. Perfect timing. Like,
yeah.
It was really cute.
So Tasha was working on it. And, you know, Tasha, like every time she makes something for me, she's so funny because she's learning all these new things. Like she's just diving in. Right.
Yeah.
So I told her, I said, don't let the word short row scare you when you get to that part. Just follow these, like literally just do what it's telling you to do. So she texts me back at like 11 o'clock at night. She goes, that was freaking magic. She's like, that was magic. I was like, yeah, it is. She's like, this is so great. And so I'm super excited to see that one. You know, because it's that was the one, it's the long color changing with the green yarn. I think it was green. Was it green? I can't remember. I think it was green. So I'll have that one. And then I picked 2 different colors for the one I'm making over here. Then I have the original, like I have so many to get those pictures. Anyways,
you'll have so many things for your babies.
I know. They're going to be so excited.
Marley,
just love it.
I'm sure you guys have heard us before, but Marley comes with like a huge basket of hats and gloves and everything because it's cold when they start practicing.
And if you guys know teenagers, it's hard to get them to wear a coat to school. Imagine trying to get them to put a sweatshirt on out at the rings when it's freaking freezing. And they come out and they're in their shorts and a t-shirt and they're freezing their asses off. And they're like, Coach, do you have a hat? I'm like, not only do I have a hat, I have a blanket, I have gloves, so I have a big bag. It's a huge bag and it's just full of all of it. And they all usually argue about who gets what. And so I have found that I have to put my label on everything that goes in there because whatever has my label on it is the first thing that gets, it's like I'm wearing hers. And so everything has to have a label on it. Like the Marley bird because they get so geeked out over it.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, they love it.
But it's nice that they listen to you because like they listen to coach. They're not going to listen to mom.
Sometimes, like I beg them. I'm like, just leave it in your locker. Just leave a sweatshirt and sweatpants in your locker. You don't have to wear them to school. You know, just put them in your locker.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that cold. I mean, I'm out there in a parka, and I'm not even joking. Like it's a parka and sweatpants and a cowl and a hood and a, you know, like I'll when we go back outside, I'll show you guys a picture of me. I'm usually, and it's worse now that I'm thinner. I'm freaking freezing all the time.
Yeah. I bet you are.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's just funny.
Yeah.
Baseball season, baseball and softball start next week. So we've been talking about it in our house. But Will is not to that phase. He's like, I'm cold. I'm putting on all of the clothes.
Yeah.
He's not that kind. But
it just makes
Eliana
sense.
is.
Anyways. Okay. So you want to talk about a couple things?
Yeah.
So I got an official email from the people who are doing the cruise. So just to give you guys, I got an exact link today. Like literally I just opened it up. She gave me an exact link to use. So if you guys want to go check it out, but I'm going to also give you all the talking points that they gave me this weekend. I was like, oh, those are so handy because I didn't have any of those before. You guys remember last week? I was like, this is all I know. Like this is all I got.
There's a cruise to Portugal that you can take with me.
Yeah,
we'll learn some stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, I never do this stuff. Come and join me, please. Let me put this on here, so that way, why are you not doing this? I'm like, come on now. All right, so I put it in the video chat or the video description on YouTube. I'll have to go into Facebook after the fact because it won't let me do it, but I can add it here to the chat. I just got to find the right tab because I've got like 10 million tabs open.
Oh, I know.
Okay. Oh, now I got to go back over here I got to go back over here and scroll down. Okay. Nope, not that one. Sorry, I got to find it. Let me just do a search for her name. So I'll give you guys the background. I never check anything on, you guys know I never check Ravelry messages, right? I'm also equally as bad on Instagram messages or Facebook messages, which is why I didn't have Facebook Messenger or whatever set up for my business account for the longest time. Because the thing is, the more places you give people a chance to contact you, the more places I have to check, right? It's just easier to be like, please just send me an email here, right? There are people who will send me a message on Etsy about something that they purchased on Ravelry. And I'm like, no, like, stop. Like, I can't. Neither that's here. What's important about that is this. On Instagram, I'm going to say like October, November timeframe, I got a message on there from a lovely yarn shop owner out of Canada who was like, hey, we're putting together this cruise in September of 2027. We were wondering if you'd be interested in teaching on it and blah, blah, blah. And so, I mean, it's all written on there, right? Like October, November timeframe. I didn't open it until like January. Like that's when I saw it. So I wrote back and I'm like, hey, I'm so sorry that I didn't see it. If you're still interested, if you still want me, like, I would love to talk to you about it. Long story short, I finally got on the phone with them, talked to them, and agreed to do this because I never do this. You guys, we talked about this recently. Like, I just don't do these types of things anymore. But when they said that it was going to be a knitting cruise, that we were taking the whole boat. So it's a whole bunch of knitters. I'm going to put this out right there. We're not teaching crochet classes, but if you want to come on the cruise and take some knitting classes, even though you're like, I've never really knit, but I want to learn to knit, I'm not going to leave you hanging. Like, come and join me. You're going to have a great time. We'll be just fine together. Right. Cause it's about coming together. It's not about the knitting. And so I was like, ooh, this will be fun. And then I told John he's not coming because I'm like, listen, this is a boat full of knitters. And anytime I leave the room, I'm Marley Bird. Like, I'm not, Marlena, John's wife. I'm Marley Bird. You're going to hate that. You're going to hate that. So you're not coming. He was like, okay. And I'm like, but I'll be in Portugal if you want to fly over when it's done. And maybe we spend a couple days there. Like, if you want to do that. He goes, well, maybe that's an idea. I'm like, just, ponder it around a little bit.
Right.
So I was like, okay, that sounds good. Then I heard who the knitters were that are joining. Our friend Zandy is joining. And then, sorry, my phone is like, I took it off of mute. So it's like everything, all the noises. And then Chantal from, I just forgot what her company name is. Oh, why am I drawing a blank? It's because I just got totally sidetracked by that noise coming up.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I keep wanting to say knit and tonic, but that's not it. Holy crap. Why is my brain just toast? I'm trying to find the.
I can't remember anybody's business name and their real name. So
right.
You can say anything.
All right.
Is there 5? There's 5 instructors. Is that
4?
right?
It's 4 of us. 4. So there's Julie Dubrow, and she's like from, I think she's from France.
Uh-huh.
I think her Instagram is like Julie from Paris or something along those lines. I can't remember. I have followed her for a long time. She's got really bright blue hair. Okay. And she's really fun. And I feel like our vibes are going to get along great. Yeah. And then Chantal, I still don't know what y'all help me out here. I just have her first name. I don't have what her, I'm sorry. That sounds ridiculous, but I'm being so completely truthful that I don't know what her business name is. You guys would know her. She has really pink hair. Or pretty pink hair. She's the one who was like the original one to do the scarf that was the sleeves, and she wrapped it. She wore it with her wedding dress. You guys know who I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about.
Somebody jump in and say you're not crazy, Marley. I know what you're talking about.
Not crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna find it. Anyway,
I'll find it. You just keep talking.
Okay, so they are being on the cruise. We're all allowed to talk about it now. I think I jumped the gun last week when I posted about it. I didn't know. And so here's what I got this morning. I'm gonna let you guys know. Okay, so we are officially selling. They are already starting to sell cabins. One thing that they wanted to make sure that we all as teachers know is that this trip is not cheap for a solo traveler, which you might be like, well, I'm the only person I know. What do you mean? So there's only 5 solo cabins. And so the rest of them are all like join cabins. So either we match you up with somebody there on the trip, or you can match up with somebody. But I just want to, like, Robin knows me. I'm very much like, I would love to room with somebody. Like, I like rooming with people, and I like it when you're rooming with people that, you have the same interests and stuff. And the chances of you're going to be sleeping in the room. That's it. Like, you're not going to be in the room the whole time.
Right. You're going to be going.
Yeah. So they only have 5 solo cabins. 3 of them have already been taken. So if you're like dead set on a solo cabin, there's only 2 left as of last Friday. Yeah. So they will be like partnering up, which makes things cheaper, right? It says they're also in the process of customizing 1 or 2 knitting excursions. They're waiting for the Waterways company to talk to them about it. Let's see here. It says this is not a great. Oh, it says things to think about, just to be fully aware. The ship is handy capable accessible. I caught myself from saying handicap. It's handy capable accessible. However, this is not the best trip for people in wheelchairs and such because of the excursions. Because you're going to areas that will have hills, difficult terrain, and cobblestones, and most likely won't have what's the word I'm looking for? Accommodations. So just keep that in mind. I would hate for somebody to get there and just be like, I can't do anything. You know what I mean? That would suck. That would suck. So I just want to be very, very, very open and express about that. Will classes conflict with excursions? No, absolutely not. Guests will be able to fully enjoy all the included excursions. There will be no classes that are scheduled during excursions. There you go. Are there non-smoking rooms? Yes. All the staterooms, suites, indoor areas on the AMA Waterways, that's the ship, are strictly non-smoking. Smoking is also not permitted in the cabins or the balconies. There's only a designated smoking area if that's something that you need. How are solo travelers paired with a roommate? Is there a way for solos to connect? It says, so the 2 people, Leslie is the yarn shop owner and Joanne is the travel agent. So Leslie and Joanne will maintain a list of guests who wish to travel solo and are open to sharing. We'll ask a few general questions like, are you an early riser? Are you a night owl? What are your habits? What are your preferences? To help match compatible roommates. Interested travelers should contact Joanne directly. And once they feel that they have a suitable match, they will connect the two travelers together. Is there a deadline to reserve? We are trying to get everything reserved and set by April 15th of this year. Like that is like right around the corner, right? Because there's, I think it's only 90 total spots available, it will go fast. That's the thought. I told them 100% point. I was like, I have no idea how many of you would want to come and join us for this. I don't know what I mean, it's a different, we're all in different economic classes, right? I have no idea. Yeah. So I'm like, I will put it out there and invite people. Clearly, I want you guys to come and join me. I mean, heaven forbid I'm the only teacher that doesn't even have one person that signed up to like, I like Marley enough. And so April 15th is what we're going for. That's the key date. And the deposit is $1,000 per person, and it's non-refundable. Because of that, they strongly recommend that a guest purchases cancellation insurance in case plans change. So just in case, but it's $1,000 upfront. And then because this is September 2027, like if I don't know how much it cost yet, I literally haven't looked up to how much it costs.
So it's not this September. It's the
not this September, the following September.
Okay.
So you have like, if you could start budgeting out, you know, what is it that you have to save? Then you could be like, okay, I have, you know, maybe you have 2 birthdays until then and a Christmas. You could be like, this is what I want. Like, I want, like, put money towards this.
Yeah.
And then it says any other travel related inquiries, you can contact Joanne directly. And she has a group that says, she has I don't know. It just says there's a travel group. I don't know if that's a Facebook group or what. So I'll find out what that is with any questions. So don't hesitate to reach out. So I gave you guys the link that she gave me just like 5 minutes ago with the direct link to for the whole cruise. It's called the Sip, Stitch, and Sail on the Douro. I think that's how you say it. Douro. And now it says 5 amazing hosts. I only had 4, so I don't. Maybe Leslie is counted as a host.
Yeah, probably
must be. Yeah, it is. Leslie Snyder will be joining all of you this incredible trip. So, yeah. So the Douro River is in Portugal. I don't know about you guys, but the picture that they gave me to show all of you is freaking gorgeous. And I'm like, that's what I'm going on. All right. Like, I'm excited. So I don't know. That just seems really awesome to me. I'm just like, all right, this is great. So if you click on that link that I just gave you guys, it takes you to the page where it talks about what we're doing.
So
it's
is
September.
Everything included, or is excursions extra?
I don't know any of that. I literally have told you everything that I know. It says the cruise is September 14th through the 21st. I'm reading through this. It says set sail from unforgettable creative journey along Portugal's stunning Douro River. September 14th through the 21st, 2027. Experience breathtaking beauty, vineyards, hilltops, all while indulging in your love of knitting, sailing. Round trip from Porto to Pinois. I'm not sure how to say that. You'll enjoy guided daily excursions, exceptional cuisine, and all meals included, and inspiring onboard classes led by renowned designers Zandy, Julie, Marley, Chantal, and your host Leslie. Whether you're stitching on the sun deck, sipping local port wine, or exploring riverside towns steeped in history, this is the perfect blend of creativity, culture, and connection. Cabins start at 8,300 Canadian per person, double occupancy. Join us for a week where community craftsmanship and the beauty of Portugal come together in the most extraordinary way. So what is that cost? So that says double occupancy. So is that per person?
I'm only assuming it's like for the whole cabin. Like it would be half if you were saying.
I'm not sure. So I'm going to ask what that is to dollars. Convert it. Says converted to about $6,000 is what it says. I don't know if that's 6,000 per person or if that's split. So I'd have to ask.
Yeah, that's my guess is that's split.
I'm going to ask questions.
Just the general how much cruises like this would cost. 6,000 sounds a bit much. 3,000 sounds about right.
Okay. All right. I'm asking her that. And then what was the other question? Are the excursions?
Yes,
included in the price?
Yeah. Because they already said that like the food's included, which is great. Make sure the drinks included.
I'll ask that too. Are the attendees responsible for getting to the ship or getting to Porto? So I'm asking, like, is travel included? Probably not, but I'm gonna ask. Okay, excursions, and then you said, food is included. What about drinks?
Mm-hmm. And then knitting, and are they giving out the needles and yarn?
Okay,
or are you packing it?
Okay, I'll ask that too. Questions? Oh, come on. Questions from my audience. See, this is great.
Questions from Robin.
Yeah, I know. Okay, is the price per person, or is the full cabin 18 or 8,000 blah 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 split in half? And then food is included. What about drinks? Are excursions included in the price? Are the attendees responsible for getting to the ship, i.e. is travel included? And then what was the other one? Oh, supplies. Are supplies provided, or do the attendees bring their own needles and yarn? I mean, I'm going to bring my own. But okay, any other questions? Anybody have any other questions that I can ask? Anybody?
If you keep thinking about it while we're talking about it.
Yeah, I won't send it yet, so we'll just keep talking.
She'll wait.
She'll
wait. But I mean, it sounds like a lovely vacation because, doing your downtime of, learning. So let's just say for anybody who doesn't know those other designers, Zandy and us would teach together very often at Stitches. Mm-hmm. Zandy's brilliant. So awesome. Anything you're going to be learning, you're going to be like, oh, well, right. Hello, yeah. Tell me more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lovely designer. So, yeah. And instructor, like that's going to be fantastic.
Right. Leslie, it leaves from Porto, Portugal. Porto, Porto, Portugal, which I guess is gorgeous. That's what everybody says. Listen, these are a couple things that I've had people ask me on Facebook is, oh, I wish it was crochet. If it was crochet, I would go. I get it. Honestly, guys, the last cruise that I attempted to try and go do was with Melissa Leitman, and I was the designated crochet teacher, and then literally nobody signed up for my classes, so I didn't go. And then I had somebody say online that I was ungrateful and bitter and all these things because I was like, listen, you guys asked for it and I did it, and then nobody could, like, you know what I mean? I was just being honest. I wasn't nothing else with it. I'm like, it is what it is. Like, where am I going with this? My point is, if this goes well or anything like that, and I want to put together a crochet one, we could look at that. Like, that's always an option, right?
Yeah. It's kind of cool that the whole boat is.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's really cool that there's not like something else going on.
Yeah. It sounds like it does not leave and return from the same port based on what the thing says. It says we leave from Porto to Pinha with like a tilde above the A and O. Pinhao? I don't know how to say that. A Porto to Pinhoa. How? I'm not sure how to say that. Figure that out. Yeah. So
can't believe you're not going to have a Portuguese knitter though on the boat.
That's a good call.
Like that's wild in my mind.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I feel I'm having like a little imposter syndrome with the whole thing. I'm like, the names that are going are big names. And I'm like, you sure you want me? Like, that's really where I'm at. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I understand if, if I get cut for some reason or whatever, like, that's kind of what I have this feeling inside of.
You are so funny.
I know, but
you are so funny.
I'm just being real. Like, that's how I feel. I think it's because of, I mean, I have some history with some cruise stuff that has happened to me. Like, I got cut from a cruise with Debbie Maycomer. Literally, the cruise was announced. 24 hours later, I was replaced with Sylvia Harding. So I have my own personal trauma. Nothing against Sylvia. She's fantastic. Love her. She's awesome. But I was not given any explanation as to why. So I've got my own. That's why it just feeds into.
Yeah. It goes into all your crazy stuff.
I know.
But like, people are going to enjoy spending time with you.
That's what I would hope. Like, because I mean, I'm gonna make it fun. I'm not gonna.
But like, not even.
I'm not a stick in the mud.
But like, not even just like the teaching part of it. They're going to enjoy just sitting around knitting with you.
Like, I mean, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't?
That's what I'm saying. So like, they need you.
Yeah.
Like me, there's nothing to enjoy. Teaching.
It's so full of crap. It's so full of crap. Actually, you guys want something great? When Robin and I teach together, those are the best classes. Those are the best.
Well, I'm very bossy, so I'm very bossy about what's happening.
So I'm the comic relief. Yeah, it looks like we are responsible for our own or not me, but the attendees are responsible for their own airfare. But the person putting together is a travel agent, so I'm sure that they would help you out with organizing all of that for sure. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If I got to see some of you guys out there, like where I'm just not staring at your names over here, and I'm just like, oh, like Sandy. I know Sandy, right? Sandy, we used to rock the Chicago PJ party, well, not just the PJ party, the Chicago Stitches events all the time, right? Like Sandy, it would be so awesome if you were there. You know what I mean? Like little things like that. Rhonda, if you came, Rhonda, we have had fun before. We would be a delight. So I'm just saying it would be awesome. Yeah. So I mean, Leslie, all of you guys are like, oh, this is great. And listen, I get it. It's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. And it's not for everybody.
No.
Obviously, which is fine.
Yes.
It's one of those, if you would like to go on vacation with Marley.
Yes.
Now's your chance.
So yeah, I would love it if you guys could come and join me. That'd be great. So I will be, talking about it here and there in emails and on posts and stuff, because I'm supposed to, which is not a bad thing. I don't say that like I have to. I mean, I want you guys to come, and I know that not everybody watches these, and I want to be able to get the word out. I would love some people to join me. Because it would just be fun. I'm excited.
I really like the things that I like about it is I like the fact that the whole boat will all be knitters. And so you'll all be together enjoying the same things that you like to enjoy. I also like the fact that you're going somewhere really cool. Yes. So like if you have somebody who's not a knitter who would want to join you, like, if your sister, your mother would want to come with you, I still think you'd have a wonderful time together.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't have to go to the classes if they didn't want to. No. They could just go and enjoy everything else. The classes are just to keep you occupied while you're traveling to your next location.
You know what I want to do? I haven't talked to anybody about this yet or anything, but like I would like to have, because it's a week-long trip, I would like to have a week-long make-along that we all kind of work on together. Like, I think that would be neat. My friend, Tracy, she was like, hey, do I have to know to knit to go? Like, can I just go and just have fun with you guys? I was like, yes, come on. If you want to come, like, come on out. I mean, not to mention, she's a freaking hoot. Like, she would be awesome. She'd be so much fun. I don't know. It's just fun. So I put it out there. If y'all want to come and join me, I would love it. I mean, yeah. But I gave you the links. If you want to email Joanne, you can do that too. Ask questions.
Just clearly, do not email Marley. She has no idea.
You guys have just literally heard everything that I know. You know everything that I know. I'm doing such a great sales job right now. But I'm not trying to
My
like
favorite part about all of this is you're like, I don't know.
I don't.
Because this is traveling with Marley. John does it all, and she just shows up.
You're so right. That's so true.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Like that's what happens. I have my bags. I will travel. I don't make any of the plans
You
at
bring
all.
the vibes. You bring the vibes.
I bring the vibes. That is so 100% true. Yeah. It's where we
Ask
are.
somebody in charge.
You know, John and I think I told you we were talking about possibly moving overseas. And I was like, so I was telling Jojo, did I tell you this already? I can't remember. I was telling Jojo that John went, I was like, your dad doesn't have to work. Like I could do the job and I could do these things. And so Jojo goes, so Dad, you're going to work for Mom? He goes, I already do. I do the shopping. I do the cleaning. I do the laundry. I do the blah, 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 blah. And I was like, and you're so good at it. You deserve a raise. You know? So he's like, I already work for your mom. Oh, I love him so much. Anyways, so the whole idea that he and I were already looking at possibly moving to Portugal, then this just falls into my lap, like out of nowhere. I was like, so where am I going? They're like, oh, Portugal. I'm like, are you kidding me? Really? All right. Well, this sounds cool. This sounds cool. Muncie, I would love for you to go. That would be great. That would be great. Anyways, so that's the whole cruise thing. We'll be talking about it a little bit here more, especially after I have my meeting. We're supposed to have like a teacher meeting, and I'll probably learn more there and stuff. And so I'll have more to give you guys and tell you stuff. So I don't know. So let's see here. So how many months would it be? 12 months. So if you saved like $500 a month from now to then, I guess that would be the cost right about. Maybe a little bit more because you'd have to buy airfare and stuff.
You have more time to save though.
Oh, you do. It's more than a year.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea how things are going in the world. I try to just not look, but I get it. So I'm just letting you guys know. That's that. I don't know if telling you about my dream on air is appropriate. So after the podcast, remind me to tell you about my dream because it is so freaking wild. Maybe it is appropriate. It's a Marley. It's one of those that you hear it, you guys will be like, did she really just say that? Like, yeah.
I feel like if you're thinking it in your head, it's not a good idea.
Okay.
Just saying.
I mean, it's not bad. It's just unexpected.
Wonderful. Lovely. You tell me later.
Okay. All right. I'll tell you later.
All can imagine what's going through her brain.
No, there's no way in hell they'd ever imagine what I'm going to tell you. There's no way. There's no way. I can't believe I imagined it. So I'm just letting you know. All right. That's enough of that one. Okay. What else? We had a new pattern go out on Friday. Flirt Alert came out for free on the website. So if you guys got a chance to look at that, there's a brand new shawl pattern on the website called Flirt Alert. If you purchased Jolly Holiday, you already have this pattern as an ad-free PDF, but the ad-free PDF is also on sale in the Etsy shop right at the moment. And if you guys have ever paid attention to the description here on YouTube, there is a discount code for a large sum that you can use in my Shopify store. So the Marley Bird store, you could use that to buy Flirt Alert at a discount as well. So if you're interested, those are available. Only reason I mentioned that, it's a very, very big pattern. So even though it's free on the website, there are people who are going to be annoyed by it. Like, cause I get those messages all the time. I don't want to have to go dig and scroll for a free pattern. I'm like, you don't have to. You could buy the pattern if you want. Like it's available, but if you want it for free, that's the pattern. What do you want me to do? Well, I want you to give me the PDF. No, I'm not doing that. Thank you.
Right.
So yeah, that pattern. What else? Oh, I posted a general Tournament of Stitches post, kind of like, hey, what is the Tournament of Stitches? And gave you kind of a brief history of Tournament of Stitches. I linked all of the Tournament of Stitches patterns that we've done. The only one really missing is 2019 because that's the only one that I really don't like. I I don't like it so much. I don't have a crochet sample. I threw it away. I didn't give it away. I threw it away.
Okay.
I did not like it. I was so I saw other people's looked good. I hated mine. So I tossed it. And I was just like, I'm never publishing this pattern. So if you're like, where's 2019? It's not there. Good luck.
Like it.
No. The Nick 2019, the original, I don't have a sample of that either, because I thought I gave it to Chrissy to finish. She doesn't have it, so I don't know where it is. But the crazy stripe shawl was a version of that. So it's kind of the same idea, because it was the mosaic stuff.
Yeah. I will say, speaking, so Tournament of Stitches, that starts mid-March.
March 17th.
And that is a make-along that goes for a long time. Like your plays are days long. Like,
I think it's 5 weeks total. Is the whole event is 5 weeks.
So like,
it is a long event.
It's a long event. We'll make a shawl, but there'll be different options. So the way that it runs is that every time a clue comes out, you get 3 different options. You get like the easy, you get the interesting, and then you get the this is pretty hard but beautiful. And so you could choose every week, or it's every couple of days, of like, yeah, I'm feeling it, like I am locked in, let's go for the hard one. Or you're like, no, I need something easy, right? And then you just do the easy clue. And so like yours will look totally different than everybody else's. Like everybody's will look different.
Now that's for the VIP option. The free version is only going to be the Netflix and chill. So it's going to be the easiest one is going to be free. Because remember, if you guys remember when Robin got off the call last week, we were talking about it a little bit. I was like, I have no idea if it's going to be free or if it's going to be paid. I don't know. Here's the whole point behind it, guys, is that we, years past, the amount of time and money we put into Tournament of Stitches, we do not get the return. Like it's costing us money to do it. So it was like, do we do free? Do we do not? So we like, you guys know, we like to support everybody and always give some sort of a free option. We do not want to do just a free cowl. We want to have the shawl be it, but we're just going to provide the Netflix and chill for free. So each week you'll just have one option. But if you are somebody who's like, likes to have the concentration level differences, those are going to be in the Marley Birdhouse. So we're gonna charge that. So this will be the first year Tournament of Stitches will be in the Marley Birdhouse. All of it's never been in there before.
Which is so much easier on everybody. It's easier on you. It's easier on me.
Yes.
It's easier on the audience, because then you
all the way around.
Have everything in one place to go to. It just makes it a lot easier to like focus. But essentially what happens with the Tournament of Stitches is if you're buying it, you're getting like a stitch dictionary essentially.
Yes.
Either the knitting one or the crochet one. And you can use, you'll have so many options to do so much with it. I will say though, that yarn has been lovely to crochet with. I have not minded that. I would like to throw Sugar and Cream out the window, but again.
Now I almost just bought some of that yarn so I could play around with it for the knit one. All right, so here's an update on the knit one.
You were going to buy Sugar and Cream for the knit?
No, what you enjoy working with.
Oh, my gosh. Did you see I thought all of the blood drained from my face of like,
no.
What is she doing to people?
No.
Oh, that would be lovely. It's really nice to work with. I thought about
it. So you guys remember I was like, would you, if I use the really expensive yarn, would you still be interested? Y'all were like, yes, as long as I had other options, blah, blah, blah. So I got online to look at the expensive yarn, and they are like out of all of their colorways. There's not enough of any one colorway for anybody to finish a shawl. So I was like, all right, that's just lame. So I'm not doing that. And then I was like, okay, I'm not going to do this weight yarn if I'm not going to do that colorway. I'm going to go up in a weight yarn. So I am using bigger yarn now, which is even better.
Yeah, then more people you'll be able to switch things up for what you can afford.
And then I was like, okay, I'll just do a little bit expensive yarn for that. Again, they don't have enough of any of the colors. And I'm just like, what the hell? Like, what do you do? Like, you really want to support some of these businesses, but they don't have enough of the colors. And I know I know my audience. I know there's some of you who are going to go stash diving, but there's a majority of you who are going to go buy the exact same yarn, you know? And so we've got to make sure that if not, there's enough color of what we're using, there's other color options. And if there's nothing there, then we can't use it. Right.
Right.
Which is why we usually go back to Knit Picks and We Crochets. They have a great stock of yarns to choose from. And obviously we love Hirschner's too. Like we'll go to Hirschner's, and Hirschner's is really great about making sure they have enough yarn on hand. The hard part is if we are asking them to bring in yarn,
we don't like having them to have to buy it for us.
Yeah, because I don't.
Then they're stuck with it.
Yeah, I hate that.
Not stuck with it. They're still going to sell it, but like it just makes us feel.
Yeah. So if it's not a yarn they already have and they already carry, I hesitate to ask them to bring it in. They were so great and they did that for us for game day. But they're still sitting on some stock from the game day yarn. And so I want to try and have you guys pick up some of that and use that because it's so nice. It's so good. Also, do you know, I know you know this, but wool is so amazing as far as like it wicks away moisture, it keeps you warm, it cools you off. It's like, it's such a great fiber. I just freaking love it. I know that's a side note. It's just because I put on my wool hat today when I went outside, and it was like such a difference of like I was outside pumping gas in my car. So I had my coat on, I was freezing, and I put my hand in my pocket and I had my pink Keystone hat. So I put it on. The minute I put it on, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so much, like it feels so much better.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that's the update on my yarn. I'm still not telling you what it is because I'm not telling you what it is, but it's not what I originally was going to get, which was pashmina. If you guys know what that is, Madeline Tosh pashmina. There's just not enough. There's not enough.
We're not doing that.
So we're not doing that at all.
Yeah.
So don't worry about that.
Yeah. The whole thing is that we don't want to tell you what we're doing until we're further along in the design so that we can tell you exactly what to go get. But this is one of those, if you're looking for something to treat yourself, this would be the project for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they're both shawls, the knit one and the crochet one. And it's one of those shawls that like is stunning. Will be like one of the ones that you're like, you show off, you wear to special occasions.
I mean, hopefully, hopefully you like it.
I think so.
I think they will.
Like all of the 4 years ago we did shawls. I
can't believe it was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
By the way,
we call them stitch switch now because you can switch out your stitches. And they're all stunning. Like if anybody made those, you have some like you don't ever have to worry about what you're going to wear to a special occasion. You're going to wear whatever you got and throw one of those on. Like they remind me of things that you would make for like a wedding. Like as a gift to the bride of like something heirloom.
Yeah. Forever. It's definitely great. I'm putting
I will say that the things that I know is the crochet one will definitely use multiple colors. We're going to be colorful this time. Last time it was all one color and I need more color. I just mentally, I need more color. Marley might only use one. She might use two. She's not quite sure.
Yeah.
But if you look at the ones that we did from 4 years ago, you'll get an idea of what we mean by like how like they're broken into sections. They won't look like those though. We're changing the shape of them all this year. So there'll be a different shape.
Yeah. And all of like you can look at the stitch switch ones. Like I said, in that post, you can look at all of those that we've done because they're all there except 2019. And then I couldn't find my own pictures of the blankets we did for 2020 or 2020. No, 2021. So I borrowed some pictures from Ravelry and I gave credit to who the Ravelry people were.
Yeah.
I just couldn't find them. I know they're here somewhere. I know we've taken them. Like,
we've taken those pictures.
I didn't know where they were, and I was like, I'm not fussing.
I think they were in part of the ones that you did when you went to, like, you took a whole bunch of pictures at a hotel.
Oh Oh, that is right. That's right.
I think the knit ones are with that.
Okay. All right. Well, anyways, they're there. Everything's good. Trying to think of what else. Those are the bigger things that happened this week. I don't know. Anything else? Am I missing anything else?
The
go ahead.
Thing that you're missing is game day winners.
Oh, yes.
Today, Marley will be pulling game day winners.
Mm-hmm.
You should be hearing this week from Chrissy if you were a winner.
Yes.
And then
I'm going to pull them all today and put them on. I have a spreadsheet that we usually keep, and then I write down who gets what. Yeah.
Oh, and with game day, if you did get bingo, make sure that you send an email to contact@marleybird.com.
Yeah.
Christy was contacting everybody who put it in the Facebook thread, but just in case, because I never check my messages, just in case you didn't see that. If you got bingo, make sure you send an email to contact@marleybird.com. Just say, I got bingo at game day.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. Is that everything? I feel like there's so much more. I feel like there's so much more that has happened. I feel like I lived a month in a week.
Yeah, but that's because you were doing stuff you hate. So that's why. Marley, once again, is doing a lot of computer work and she does not enjoy it. So that's why she's feeling like, ugh,
like constantly. Like I didn't get on the computer this weekend because I was like, I have had enough.
Need a break. Yeah.
Yeah. And I told you I just wrote that blog post right now, but I'm like, I don't think I want to do anything more.
No, I think else. No, because you're finishing things that need to be finished, but they're not actual knitting things you're getting to finish. You're finishing.
Yeah.
Work.
Yeah.
And this is a job, which is shocking.
I know, right? Yeah. She says what it is. And then I do have the crochet pattern. I put out a crochet pattern, didn't I? Did I not? Maybe I didn't.
There was like 6 crochet shawls that we've been talking about. I don't know which ones you put out, which ones you haven't put out.
Either.
It's
and I know Shiri's working on Mariposa right now. She said I should have it by
Marley. There's a good question for you. This is a Marley question.
No, it does not. So I'll show the question.
Mm-hmm.
Ta-da! No. So alpaca does not have the same elasticity as wool. Alpaca is incredibly warm. It is a hollow fiber. And so when you wear it and stuff, it is incredibly warm. But when I say it doesn't have the same elasticity, it will stretch over time. So you could make yourself a crop top, and then by the end of the day, you could have a tunic because it just stretches. So alpaca is a wonderful fiber, but you really have to take in consideration the weight of what you're making and what is the total construction. Are there support beams, so to speak, like seams and such to hold your alpaca in shape? Better yet is if you get an alpaca that is a blend with something that has the elasticity or the structure to hold the alpaca in place. So like we used to have at Bijou Basin, we had a yak and alpaca, which was amazing because alpaca staple, that's the fiber, is a very long staple. Think of it as a length of hair, right? And the yak fiber is a very short staple. So when we would combine those two, the shorter staple of the yak, and it has a very high crimp, as very elastic, like it really holds everything into place. The yak and the alpaca was great because they are both incredibly warm, very insulating, but the yak held the alpaca in place. So we could make a tunic and it would stay a tunic. And it was incredibly soft because yak is incredibly soft. Alpaca is incredibly soft. They're both hypoallergenic. Alpaca is one of those fibers that you absolutely must do a gauge swatch. And I'm not saying just do a gauge swatch and measure it and be done. You have to wash it like you're going to wash your finished project, and you have to block it like you're going to block it. Even if that's just laying it out flat and not pinning it, you have to know how much is the halo going to be? Has it stretched even just being wet? And then if you are plus size, and I'm talking extra large, bigger, not only are you going to measure it after it's dry from being washed, you're going to hang it up with some clothespins and add some clothespins to the bottom to simulate gravity to see how much it stretches. Because if you have like a 6x6 swatch and you've simulated gravity, and what started as like a 4x maybe it's 4x4, and all of a sudden at the end of the day, it's, 3.5x8, you're not going to want to use that yarn for a big sweater, especially if you're a 2X, 3X, 4X, 5X, because it's just going to be ungodly big and so incredibly hot. So there's, in my mind, there's so much more planning you have to do when you're using alpaca, because it does want to just grow and stretch with you. But it is an incredibly warm fiber. It's an incredibly soft fiber. It is known to be hypoallergenic. It comes in many different natural colors. You can also dye those colors. There is a wonderful farm in New York, livestock. Oh, Long Island Livestock, I think is what it is. They have alpaca and stuff. There's lots of alpaca farms. It's a wonderful fiber. But it does not, like a 1-for-1 for wool. No, it's not the same. If you guys ever want to learn more, other than me just like regurgitating things out like this that I know, there is a book, whether you're a knitter or a crocheter, go and get Clara Parks' Knitter's Book of Wool and Knitter's Book of Yarn. The first like 2/3 of the book is instructional, like it's teaching you about all of that stuff, and then the last third are like patterns. Okay, so even if you're a crocheter, the first part of the book is so valuable, and it's one of those things that you are gearing up your knowledge so that you can walk into a yarn store and not be fooled by an uninformed salesperson, because that's all they are, is a salesperson. Sometimes they don't know anything. They're just like, yeah, everybody buys this. You're going to love it. No, you want to make sure you understand what you're using, why you're using it, why it's good, why you shouldn't use something. It's like if you were to educate yourself before you went into a automobile place, because you're just like not going to get fooled by these sales guys. And I'm not saying that's the same at all yarn shops, but I've worked at a yarn shop before. I know how ignorant some of those yarn shop workers are. Usually the owners know a lot. Usually they're just there just to sell the yarn. They don't have the knowledge behind it. So if you walk in with that knowledge, you are so much better informed, and you're just going to be better off as a whole. Man, that was a lot.
I just think it's funny how much you remember. That's why every now and again I just like you to do that. Just
to regurgitate,
because it's very funny. In one of Marley's many lives, she was a representative for Bijou Basin Rants.
Yeah.
And so they did all like exotic fibers is how I would call it. Because like having yak was not like a normal fiber that we
it was luxury fiber.
So she knows all these differences. I will say alpaca's lovely. So
it's gorgeous.
Picking patterns that use alpaca, that's helpful. That's always helpful.
Yeah.
Like if the designer designed it with alpaca, you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
Or choose things that it doesn't matter if it is growing. Like if it's a cowl, who cares how big it is? If it's a shawl, it's okay if it gets bigger. Like things that don't really matter. If they get bigger, but like, I know like hats and socks are fantastic in it.
Yeah.
But they do grow. So you want to just make sure that the pattern was written for the alpaca. I will say the alpaca blends, some of my favorite yarns ever.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But honestly, when I tell you guys to gauge swatch, that is not me just being a designer saying, oh, all designers tell you to gauge swatch. I am telling you, even if the pattern called for alpaca, make sure you do a gauge swatch. Like it is so very important. Like you just have to. You just have to.
It's just one of those things that it's a special yarn to begin with. And, you want to make sure you understand how you're using it.
And hopefully the designer will tell you like how much stretch did they put on theirs before it was blocked. Like, did it look like this and then it was blocked and it was like this? Like, these are important things you have to know. Like my, one of my patterns use alpaca. I can't remember. Well, even the alpaca clouds, like that one's a blend. This is lovely. This is a great pattern. But there's another one of mine. We just did it. My sister modeled it and then Taylor modeled it. It's purple. It's a tunic.
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyways, it's one of those that you want to do a blocked gauge swatch and you want to open up that lace. You really want to see how the stitches open up and look. And I put that down in the pattern. I do believe. I'm going to give you guys the Amazon links for the Clara Parks books. I'm telling you, they're really good. And if you like socks, the Clara Parks Knitter's Book of Socks, I have a pattern in there actually. And it's a yak pattern. But yeah, I know a lot of stuff about that kind of stuff. And you can't just think to yourself, oh, this alpaca it's interchangeable for this alpaca, or this one is a alpaca and silk and this one is an alpaca and bamboo. They're fine. Well, maybe this is like 25 alpaca, 75 silk, and this is 50-50. They are not going to act the same. It's wild how much they are just different. Anyways, those books they're great. Everybody should have those. I've been saying that ever since they came out. They are so good. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for that. That was like, all right. I love the passion you have explaining different fibers. You know what? It's because I would be at Stitches, right? And in the booth, and you have to be knowledgeable. You have to understand how this works, and you have to be able to explain why is this hank of yarn $37? Why should I buy this and not that? Why am I using this for this pattern and not that?
Right.
Like, you have to understand how that works, because I am a knowledgeable yarn employee, So yeah, that's that.
It's fun. It's fun when you're like, oh yeah, I know stuff.
I love all that kind of stuff. Anyways, okay. Jolene's in here. I can confirm she's loved those books for years. Absolutely. I taught Jolene how to knit in the store. Her mom, right, Jolene? Your mom took my knitting class. And then she was like, you need to meet my daughter, and then paid for her to come in and take my knitting class. And I met her, and my first conversation with her, I said something about like, Dad is great. He feeds us chocolate cake. It's an old Bill Cosby thing. Yeah. And she knew it. And we've been instant friends ever since. Like, that was literally the start of our friendship. I was in her wedding. She's one of my best friends. So anyways, chocolate cake. Okay. Wow. What else? What was I talking about before alpaca?
It doesn't matter. You were just trying to figure out what else we were doing in life, but that's okay. You don't need to know.
Okay.
It's fine.
That's good. All right. Any other questions, you guys? What is that? What if I can't afford alpaca yarn? Do you give an alternative yarn for like the various patterns we do? I think not. If it's like a PDF, we usually don't, unless it's been discontinued. If it's free,
it was more of a general. In general, what's your go-to if the pattern calls for alpaca, and what would you go
with? That's a bigger question, right? Okay, what the pattern, why are they using alpaca? Are they using it for the warmth? Are they using it for the drape? Why are they using it? Because once you can figure that out, then you can decipher, okay, these yarns give this kind of drape. These yarns give this kind of warmth. If they're using alpaca and it's a blend, and you can get that same feel, drape, look, gauge with 100% wool, then you can use a wool. You could use an acrylic. You have to figure out why the designer used alpaca. That's the best way I could answer that. So there's not just a general, if you like alpaca, you're gonna like this
XYZ.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Again, which is why it's so important to understand how all the different fibers work, so that you can make an educated decision about that. You know what I mean? So you don't go in and think, oh, Marley said alpaca is not good for this, but this llama over here is really, really soft. I'm gonna go get that. No. Llama is also a camelid, which is a version, like a sister family of alpaca. It's also a long fiber. It also has no elasticity. It's incredibly soft, but you're in the same boat. You're having the same problem when you get llama and vicuña and all of that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know. These are the things you just learn about this stuff.
Yeah. So it's a longer question.
Yeah.
It's a longer, it needs more specific stuff.
Julie. What is this?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you have it.
Yeah.
Okay then. Any other questions before we let everybody go? I think we should pick a Mondays with Marley person. I haven't looked to see if anybody's been posting that. So if you have, you might get really lucky. Do you want me to look or do you want to look?
Did we do Instagram last time? I feel like we did.
Yes,
Instagram.
we did Instagram. Yes.
Let me go to Facebook then.
Okay. I'll let you do that.
Okay.
Oh, goodness. I feel like I've had a full day already. Like, honestly, I'm just like, woo. I mean, I've done a lot today. Oh, if any you are wondering like why there isn't a mobile version today, I would love to know. I have no idea why. When I set this up today, it didn't give me an option to choose for both. So I don't know if I messed something up or what, but hopefully I'll be able to fix that so that you guys can have both options for, you know, the landscape and the mobile option. Also, you guys are helping so much by subscribing and liking and commenting on all of these videos, because that's just helping the algorithm over here on YouTube. I have lost a lot of, you guys, I've talked about this before. I've lost a lot of status, I guess, on YouTube. They don't show my stuff to everybody. I know I don't do nearly as many videos as I used to do when I was working with Red Heart and Yarnspirations, mainly because with them, you know, they did the pattern. I just had to teach it, right? Where now it's not just I'm designing the pattern, I'm putting it out, I'm doing the marketing, and I'm teaching. And so I usually don't ever get over to the teaching part, which is on our list of necessities to do. So please know that as time goes on and we get more and more of these free patterns that are just mine, I will be doing more YouTube videos to be a little bit more in line with some of my other designer friends out there. But all of that is to say, as you guys like and share, even just the you know, these lovely chats that we do, it helps so much with the reach that I get on YouTube. I appreciate that immensely.
Are you ready, Marley?
I am ready. Do you need to do a share screen?
I did.
Okay.
Can you see?
Look at that.
Yeah. So sorry, I'm picking it all the way from August, but it just what caught my eye.
Oh, that's pretty. I don't think
Melissa was working on Dancer's Delight Cowl.
I love Dancer's Delight Cowl.
Yeah. And I guess, you know, talking about like Halloween projects, I'm like, look how perfect of like changing Dancer's Delight into like a Halloween projects with the purple and the orange and the black and everything.
I love that. Yeah. I love that.
So
that's
Melissa,
really cool.
You will be our winner. Just send a message to contact@marleybird.com. I will make a comment in your post here.
Yeah, winner chicken dinner. That's cool. Speaking of like holidays and such, did you get my video of John that I sent you?
Which one?
The one of the Christmas tree that's still up in my house.
Oh yeah.
John, you guys will not let us take the Christmas tree down. The ornaments are off of it. The tree is up though with the lights because he loves the way it feels with the ambiance of just having the tree with the lights. He's like, it's very soothing and I like it. And I go, it's the end of February. I love Christmas, but I'm like, babe. He's like, no. He goes, let's keep it up until spring. And I'm like, okay, that's just right around the corner. Just start preparing yourself. He's like, yeah. I'm like, y'all, if I have this Christmas tree up all year, Jolene, don't give him ideas. Do not give him ideas because I guarantee you he's already there thinking that. I guarantee you that's what he's thinking. Like, no, this tree needs to come down. I'm ready to have my living room back. I'm ready to have my... Okay, Brenda, my friend Lindsay leaves her tree up all year too. I don't want my tree up. I don't want my tree up. I want it down. Jolene,
I take mine down so quickly. It's just so
I wanted it down on New Year's. I was like, let's take it down. John was like, no.
I think that's when I took mine down.
Oh,
yeah, I take mine down real fast.
Yeah, I was like, it's time. I'm like, I'm ready. Because by then, I mean, I have had a month of Christmas, right? Because I've had Jolly Holiday, I've had 24 days. Like, it is so much more than just Christmas for me. At that time, I'm just like, I don't want any of it anymore. I want it down. I want it gone. I want it put away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyways.
Whatever.
Okay. Is that it? Are we good?
We are all done. Yeah.
We're good.
We'll see you guys all in a week. Hopefully Marley will have some more things.
That's what I was going to say.
Oh no.
Do you guys know what I'm doing next weekend?
Oh.
Do you guys want to know what I'm doing next weekend?
I know what you're doing next weekend.
Because, I mean, tell me if you want to know what I'm doing next weekend. Because I'm very excited. I'm very excited to tell you what I'm doing next weekend. I feel like there should be like a special something, but then I don't want to do the special something because I don't want to share my time.
No.
Okay. Y'all want to know? You want to know? I am going to Robin's house next weekend because there's a track meet that's only an hour away from Robin's house for Josiah. So we're driving up to Youngstown, going to watch the track meet. And then we're driving to Robin's house. We're spending the night at Robin's house. So I get to spend like all night with Robin. All night with Robin. I hope Mark understands that. Like, you're not like...
Well, he was very funny. He was like, like he was very worried because of your diet. He's like, should we go out to eat? Like, should we just cook something here? Because he's very worried that he doesn't want you to get like sick or anything.
Oh, I'm okay.
I was like, no, we should go out. Like,
yes. I just can't have pasta. Just don't take me anywhere with pasta. Like, I can't even have, I think I told you, Panda Express, like, chow mein anymore. Like, yesterday, John was craving Panda Express. Yeah. I had to order fried rice. I was so... Anyways, yeah. So, I told John he gets to sleep in Will's room. I'm going to tell you why. He's sleeping in Will's room because he needs a bed. And he does not want to sleep in Eliana's bed. He's like, I'm not sleeping in her daughter's bed. And I said, okay, well, then I'll share that room with Taylor. And then Caden can go wherever. And I'm like, in that way, if you and I don't want to, like, we can just talk all night long and I don't have to wake up John. I'll just wake up Taylor if she wants. She'll probably be up with me too. I'm like, I'm not planning on sleeping. I'm just letting you know. I don't care. I don't have to drive home. He does. So I just have to be at the track meet at 11 o'clock on Sunday. So I got all this time. I get Robin time. Y'all, I haven't had Robin time in so long. And
you do realize that, like, the funniest thing about all of this is that I am laughing because you put John, who's the tallest out of everybody, in the smallest bed.
He doesn't want to be in your daughter's bed. And he didn't, he was, so he said, I know.
He won't fit in it.
He's
too long. We're little people here. We're little people.
If he doesn't fit, he'll decide what he wants to do. But I was like,
to lay on the floor.
Yeah, that's like, you'll figure it out. I was like, oh, here's the other good part, y'all. I don't have to mail her back any of her shit. I get to stick it all in the car and drive it to her. Like, I am just about as excited about that as seeing my best friend. Like, it is the best feeling ever to know I get to just put like these bags of stuff and just drive it to her. I don't have to mail it. It's very, very exciting. I love that. I'm very excited. Oh my gosh. I can see the excitement in your eyes.
I am terrified of where to put John.
John will be fine. He'll be fine.
In the
worst case scenario, he sleeps on the air mattress in Eliana's room. He just will not sleep in Eliana's bed.
Okay. Okay, sure.
He was like, I'm not sleeping in a little girl's bed. I'm not doing it. I was like, okay. All right. Whatever. No, I hate shipping, Jolene. Okay. That's it. Now you guys know.
All right.
So expect pictures from us this weekend because I will be taking pictures.
Maybe.
I'm taking your picture, damn it. We're going to take a picture together.
When we're together, there is no business being done.
No, that's fine, but I'm still taking our picture. Like, I haven't taken our picture in forever. Like, our together picture.
Do you see my face? I'm like, nah, I'm rescinding my offer. The rest of your family can come, but if you're going to take my picture, no, you're not allowed.
We're going to take our picture. We're taking our picture, bitch. All right. I love you guys. See you later.
your life within the moment, moment. And don't go wait until the morning, morning. You never know when it is over, over. All that I know is we'll get older, older. So let us dance this night away, older.